Hallo zusammen, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Tales of Berseria. So, ich habe es geschafft. Ich habe es endlich gesehen, dass man eigentlich nur unten auf das X hätte draufdrücken müssen. Yay, ich war nur wieder leicht dämlich. So, ich bin jetzt trotzdem mal bei dieser Frisur geblieben. Ich dachte, das ist mal was anderes. Wenn ihr wollt, dass ich wieder zur anderen Frisur zurückkehre, dann kann ich das auch machen. Dann schreibt mir das bitte in die Kommentare. Also ich habe jetzt hier die Dorfbewohner-Frisur. So, mal noch eben fix zur Expedition gucken. Was hatten die heute mitgebracht? Leider nur ein Sieg. Macht nichts, Kartoffeln. So, wir können mit Rokoro reden. Oh, du bist zurück. Wir sollten uns etwas ausruhen. Ja. Das sollten wir definitiv tun. Aber hier hinten sammle ich noch fix was ein. Es ist unheimlich viel hier mit dem Einsammeln. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das wirklich alles muss. Die Katzgeister sind, glaube ich, sowieso wirklich eher nur just for fun, wenn man halt den Style möchte. Wir brechen früh am Morgen auf, egal wie es Eleanor geht. Du wirst eine ganze Kraft brauchen, also ruh dich gut aus. Ach, wie fürsorglich. Das haben wir jetzt schon ein paar geschrieben. Och, Eisen und der Rokoro würden schon ganz gut zu Velvet passen. Ja, würden sie schon. Finde ich durchaus auch. So, weiter geht's. Ausruhen. Rasten.
Of all the things, a damned demon watching over me? How could I have let this happen? I'm such a disgrace. To atone for this grave sin, this is all I can do. Forgive me, Lord Artorias.
Was war denn das? Was zur Hölle?
This light, it's Melchior's communication art.
I send Melchior to check out the Earth Pulse. And what a strange sight does he find?
My lord, I have failed you.
Lift your head, Eleanor. The Shepherd has a special mission for you.
A special mission?
You are to protect the Malak Lafiset and bring him to the Logris Abbey headquarters. This mission is highly classified and not to be shared with even the legates.
Protect the Malik and bring him to the capital, then?
With the utmost secrecy. Your becoming his vessel is in fact quite fortunate.
Maybe so. But with me as his vessel, the Malik may interfere.
This Malak may have his own will, but he can be manipulated. Do whatever it takes to get the job done, Eleanor. You act under my full authorization.
Even were it to mean obeying the orders of a demon? But, my lord, what Malik could possibly be that valuable?
Are you saying you cannot?
Shame is only a fleeting emotion. It is will and reason that ultimately prevail in the face of calamity. My lord, I live to serve the principles of your teachings.
The Earth Pulse will soon close. From here on, you must use your own discretion to execute your mission.
Haben Sie das jetzt mitgehört oder nicht? Huh.
You're up. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Listen, don't try anything like that again. Pain is scary, right? I'm alright. No more running away. I'm Laphicet. It's good to finally meet you properly, Eleanor. Yeah, likewise.
Don't worry. If you try running, you won't get far. Once I've eaten your arms and legs, I merely need you alive to act as his vessel. Nothing more.
That won't be necessary. I swore an oath before our duel. An oath grants power in exchange for a certain constraint. Mine was, if I lose, I will obey my opponent. Once put in motion, an oath cannot be broken by the one who swore it. I will keep my promise to you because I must.
An oath, is it? In that case, I have a question for you. What does the Abbey plan to do with Inominat?
To wipe out the demons, of course. We want to end the era of disaster once and for all.
And how exactly does the Abbey plan on wiping out the demons? Is Inominat going to wander the land, slaughtering them all?
They never told me. Inominat's ritual is kept confidential even within the Abbey. All I know is that it involves Melchior.
Then it looks like the only way we'll figure out Inominat's true nature is by deciphering Laphicet's book. We'll have to track down Magulu's friend, the one who can read the ancient tongue.
If we go to Isolde in Southgand, we ought to find some clues to her whereabouts.
But first, we have to figure out where we are now. We need to find a settler or a village. Something.
I'm surprised us chuckleheads even know our own names.
Even the greatest scholars don't know everything at first. You can't get answers without asking for them.
Fair enough. Hard to argue with that.
I've never seen a Moloch quite like him.
Eleanor, your job is going to be to protect Laphicet, even if it brings you into conflict with other exorcists. Because if you turn on me...
I know. Like I said, I can't betray you.
Listen, Laphicet. If she makes any strange moves, I want you to stop her immediately, okay?
I don't think Eleanor is such a bad person. Besides, she's oath-bound to her promise.
She's lying, obviously. That's only something you do if your life depends on it.
Yep. An oath is an art that takes complex rituals and lots of hard work and time. Hardly worth the trouble, to be honest.
I told you already. She wants to take you away from us. Women are creatures of deceit, boy.
If you say so. She's right. Of course that goes doubly so for Velvet the Vengeful Villainess.
Well, I won't deny it.
Sie pocht unheimlich auf diesen Eid, hat uns aber im Endeffekt ja schon verraten, letzte Nacht. Mit dieser Kommunikationskugel mit Artorias.
What is it, Laphicet?
I was told that women's looks can be deceiving, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see.
That's an age-old problem for men. You with me, Eisen?
Aye. Women are fickle creatures at best. They lie as easily as they breathe, and men can never see through their deceptions.
I totally feel you.
Sounds like you've both been through hard times.
The wounds women leave on a man's heart take longer to heal than a cut delivered by a sword.
It's that bad?
Beware a maiden's tears, boy, and guard yourself well. That's my advice to you.
Beware tears and guard myself.
Don't put any weird ideas into Laphicet's head, you two.
They're just facts.
If you fill his head with any more garbage, I'm eating both of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yikes.
The swordsman and the pirate having troubles with women? Ha! Well, women are nothing if not difficult. I've the deepest sympathy for you both.
What do you think of the ladies' reactions?
Well, Velvet won't eat either of you, and Magulu didn't seem sympathetic at all.
See? Appearances can be deceiving.
And it seems you've absorbed the lesson well.
Right.
I'm not like that, though.
Huh?
Yes, Some women use their tears to manipulate others, but not all do. And I, for one, despise such duplicity. The women who did that to Aizen and Rokurou are just the extreme.
Yeah, I can see how much you hate dishonesty, Eleanor.
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
Be a good example for the boy, then, so he doesn't end up like Rokurou and me.
I intend to do just that, whether or not you ask it of me.
Eleanor is a lot stronger than she appears.
Habt ihr gesehen, wie sie in Stocken kommt, wenn sie sagt, dass sie keine Lügnerin ist? Alles, was sie ist eine Lügnerin. Sie jammert uns hier die ganze Zeit ein vor, ich würde euch doch niemals betrügen, ich habe einen Eid geleistet. Aber im Endeffekt, ja, ne, wie gesagt, sie hat letzte Nacht, hat sie über dieses Kommunikationslicht, hat sie Artorius die Zusage gegeben, uns zu hintergehen. Zwar Laphicet zu beschützen, so als sind wir schon zu 6 unterwegs, Laphicet zwar zu beschützen, aber nicht um uns zu helfen, sondern um ihn der Abtei auszuliefern, weil sie ihn wieder als Werkzeug für irgendwelche Zwecke betreffend Inominat und der Dämonenvernichtung einsetzen wollen. Hey, das war das erste Mal, dass er seinen Special Art da eingesetzt hat. Glaube ich, oder? Das war das erste Mal, meine ich.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Oh. Wow, wir haben eine echt große Gruppe jetzt. Außer im Schwierigkeitsgrad einfach können Gegner gegenüber bestimmten Elementen Schwächen oder Resistenzen aufweisen. Schwäche. Angriffe verursachen mehr Schaden und können mit höherer Wahrscheinlichkeit Statuseffekte verursachen. Resistenz. Angriffe verursachen weniger Schaden und können einfacher abgewehrt werden. Zurückwerfen. Der Angreifer erleidet den Schaden. Also sowas wie reflektieren quasi. Ah, die ist ja süß. Die ist ja süß mit dem Besen. Ach, ist die herzig. Die ist ja voll knuffig. Aber ich will jetzt gerade nicht gegen die kämpfen. Wir haben so oft gekämpft die letzte Zeit. Ja, hier kommen wir jetzt gerade erstmal nicht rüber. Es ist ein sehr zerklüftetes Gebiet hier oben. Oh wei, wenn wir wirklich bis ganz nach da unten runter müssen.
This stone,
It's just a rock. Take it if you want.
I think it's really rare. The way it sparkles. I think it might even be bright steel.
Bright steel? Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually a rare metal used to forge weapons and stuff. You don't find it just anywhere.
If there's bright steel here, that means we must be in either Endgand or Islegand. Both are a long ways off from Midgand. I doubt the Abbey has many people stationed out here.
That's our pirate! Arr! Here there be treasures shiny and sentries few!
At the very least, this could mean we'll be left alone for a while. Nice find, Laphicet.
Thanks.
Now wash your hands.
Okay.
The only way to learn where we are is to find someone to ask, I guess.
Wow, lass wieder das Gespräch noch mitnehmen. Wie süß, wie sie zu Laphicet gesagt hat, so, jetzt wascht ihr die Hände. Das ist echt wirklich wie Bruder und Schwester. Das ist einfach so knuffig. Aber ich würde jetzt gerade gerne das Gespräch noch anhören. Ja gut, sie haben aufgehört, uns zu verfolgen.
What's eating you, Laphicet?
If people say you can't judge women at face value, does that mean you can with men?
Sure. Men are simple creatures.
Men are simple.
Oh! You talk like you're an expert in all things masculine. But you can only speak for your own family.
As if you're one to judge.
And I'm sure you've charmed a magnificent lord to be your lover.
Sure.
What does he look like? Is he tall?
None of your business.
Don't tell me. He was always on the other side of a swinging door, so you only saw his feet? I see. What a lovely crush that must be.
I read that story. It was a book called The Legs of a Man.
Oh? I've never heard of it.
I've read it too. It's a sad, bittersweet tale, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. I highly recommend it if you haven't read it.
Maybe when I have some free time after killing Artorias.
I just wanted to know if men could be judged at face value.
It's not often you find bright steel above ground. I hear it's a lot of trouble to unearth, even in the regions it's normally found.
Yeah. Mining for minerals takes a lot of specialized techniques and experience on the part of the prospector. They examine the soil, the water, the plants, and so on, where the same mineral was found before. Then search similar environments for the next big find.
Sure, but it's not like they succeed every time. It's all a big gamble. Isn't there a simpler way?
I read in a book once that you can use a pendulum to find water and metals underground.
It's called dowsing.
What's dowsing?
You hang the pendulum so it's facing the ground. Then you chant the magic word, Magic Kazam, and wait to be amazed. The little bit of ore on its tip will sniff out buried treasure in underground lakes like a bloodhound on a prickle bore.
You don't seriously believe this.
It's just like fortune telling. You win some, you lose some. That's why they call it prospecting.
So, if pendulums are used for fortune telling, why the hell is Zavid running around using them as weapons?
He uses wind to control its trajectory. I think it's easier for him to manipulate pendulums in a fight than something like a whip or a rope.
Oh, that makes sense now. That seems pretty clever.
He's probably also doing it to make himself stronger, too. Malakim broadly fall into 4 elemental types: earth, water, wind, and fire. Each strong or weak against the others. Wind beats earth. Zavid is a wind Moloch, so when he obtains earth element minerals, his own strength is boosted.
I never realized Malakim could be so calculating.
Then if pendulums react to a Moloch's powers, maybe they can actually do this dowsing stuff like Magilu says.
Yeah, it's worth taking that thing seriously. Zavid might like to joke around, but when it comes to fighting, he knows full well just what he's doing.
He puts an awful lot of thought into that weapon of his, if you ask me.
You don't?
I spare all my thoughts for my sweetheart.
Yeah, right. You just like to cause trouble without putting much thought into anything.
Ach ja, unsere Truppe hier.
You there. Got a moment?
Ah! Are you guys with the sword breaker?
The what?
Get away from me!
Okay, oh verflixt, ich wollte jetzt eigentlich gar nicht mehr kämpfen. Ich dachte jetzt gerade gar nicht mehr, ich hatte den gar nicht gesehen. Ich wollte eigentlich die Abbot machen, weil meine Platte fast voll ist. Oh je, ich hoffe, ich muss jetzt gleich nicht alles nochmal neu machen, weil die Aufnahme dann kaputt geht. Das wäre ungünstig. Warum habe ich nur noch einen? Ah, das ist doch gerade blöd. Dadurch, dass ich das jetzt hier versaut habe, dauert jetzt auch noch der Kampf deutlich länger. Ich will ihn doch nur betäuben. Hä? Das war jetzt natürlich ungut. Jetzt habe ich mich nicht darauf konzentriert, weil ich gerade echt die Aufnahme im Blick habe. Und es wäre zum Glück nicht sehr viel passiert, was ich neu machen müsste.
What? My sword! Please, mighty demon, I beg you! I'll do anything! Just spare me!
I only wanted to ask you something.
You don't have to worry. This woman here is an exorcist.
Huh? Right. I'm Eleanor, a Praetor exorcist. Please, remain calm and hear our questions.
You do look like an exorcist, but what are you doing with ruffians like these?
Top secret Abbey business. That's all I can say. Now, can you tell us where we are? And are there any ports nearby?
You don't know? You're on Cadnix Island in Islegand. The port is at the other end of that ravine.
I'll send a Sylphjay to the Von Altia.
Thanks.
One more question. Who's this sword breaker?
Ah, He's a demon. Causes lots of trouble around these parts. He only attacks sword fighters, and he breaks their blades. He's even taken down a number of praetors.
Hence the name Swordbreaker.
He wields a fine sword, clearly forged in a foreign land. I tried to find his lair to steal the weapon for myself, but that's when I was attacked.
A foreign sword.
I'd be careful if I were you. If he spots that sword on your back, you'll be in a world of trouble.
Sounds like a real nasty fellow.
Well, he tries to pull anything on this demon, and he's in for one munchy crunchy surprise.
You folks are all crazy.
Either way, I'd say this is a blessing in disguise for you. You're lucky to still be alive. Take this chance to abandon your life of crime.
Okay, also der Hafen ist auf der anderen Seite der Schlucht. Statuskrankheit, Verlangsamung. Eine erdelementare Krankheit, die die Bewegungsgeschwindigkeit drastisch verringert. Während der Verlangsamung werden KP nicht wiederhergestellt und schnelle Schritte sind nicht verfügbar. Erdresistente Gegner können nicht verlangsamt werden, aber Gegner mit reduzierter Verteidigung sind 4-mal anfälliger für Verlangsamung. Okay.
Let's find that port and meet up with our ship.
Zum Hafen geht es durch die Festertunnel am Ende dieser Schlucht. Es ist ein wirres Labyrinth, also passt auf, dass ihr euch nicht verirrt. Okay, gut, lasst mich in Frieden. Ich wollte mir eigentlich gerade noch kurz das Gespräch anhören. Immerhin kann ich jetzt gerade wieder etwas entspannter sein, da ich tatsächlich zwischendrin die Aufnahme unterbrechen musste. Und ich jetzt wieder Platz auf der Platte habe. Von daher kann ich jetzt den Kampf hier recht entspannt noch kämpfen. Trotzdem möchte ich langsam zu einem Ende kommen, denn die Folge ist schon recht lang. Und da würde ich sagen, dass ich mich nämlich im Off Richtung des Hafens durchkämpfe und wir dann da weitermachen können.
Sorry to cut you down.
Aber ich will mir noch eben das Gespräch anhören.
Can you read any of this old writing?
No. I've studied many languages, but I've never seen script like this before. Can you read it, Eleanor?
I've never come across this language either. Where did you find a rare tome like this?
Well...
It was a lucky find at the capital. What can I say? The kid loves to read.
I was surprised to see how many Malakim like to read. Genfu does a lot of reading too.
I didn't know that.
It's true. I'm not sure what he's been reading though.
Did someone call for me?
Bienfu, do you like to read too?
Oh, yes. Books are a treasure trove of knowledge. But I'm a greater Malakim, so the literature I enjoy might be a bit above your level, Laphicet.
How to talk a human female into becoming your vessel. And physically escalating with cuties.
Bien?
Physically escalating. What does that mean?
You really don't need to know.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm confiscating all of these.
And I have some questions. Bienfu, you better be ready for a thorough interrogation.
Bien!
Schon wieder ein Gespräch hier.
You look like you're having fun, Rokuro.
Well, I'm a yaksha.
A yaksha. A spirit of war.
Yeah, a demon that lives for combat.
But this swordbreaker has cut down exorcists with its foreign blade. Aren't you scared?
Of dying, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of dying. It's more that I'm afraid of not being alive.
Huh?
Fighting is my life. It's all I want to do. So I fight. That's what living means to me.
Ah.
Living only to kill. A demon is always going to be a demon.
Well, if you're gonna be blunt.
Also, das müssen wir gerade mal hier so ganz klar erwähnen, dass Rokuro schon einen Hammer-Körper hat, ne? Ganz schön ordentliche Muskeln, der Gute. Mädels, was sagt ihr? Okay, ihr Lieben, ich würde aber sagen, für heute war es das. Ich werde mich, wie gesagt, im Off da oben im Nordosten zu diesem Ausgang durchkämpfen der Schlucht, denn mit diesen Geplänkelkämpfen müssen wir uns ja nicht dann die ganze Folge beschäftigen. An dieser Stelle möchte ich mich für heute von euch verabschieden. Eleanor kann in der Zwischenzeit Bienfu die Leviten lesen. Ja, definitiv. Höhere Lektüre, die der Gute da hat. Und ja, dann würde ich sagen, danke euch fürs Zuschauen. Wir hören uns morgen in der nächsten Folge Tales of Berseria wieder. Und damit macht's gut. Tschüss!